to kick off here at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami. The #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Here we go, here we go. Hot 70.
Out of the gun, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Ward to throw again. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. From the 43, here's second and a yard.
Ready? 19 right. Trap 60. I got him.
To the air again, Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They gained 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
That's another Titans first down.
Come on. Throwing again is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Ward now on third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake, Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Play fake, now Ward to throw. Forced out wide. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10.
19-18.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Here's Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goedert. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Now Hurts. That'll be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Come on. Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On first down, it's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 21 yards.
Let's go now.
First down, Titans.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, it's Ward. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. What a drive. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Titans move out on top. 14-0.
Eagles nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
King, Phil, King. Phil.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First down.
Great.
1st and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great. Set.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Great. Set.
Hurts will try it again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Let's go. Bronco leading.
Now, first down throw for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
6 yards.
Let's go, let's go.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Titans first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. His second touchdown of this first half. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Great. Set.
Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Third down coming up. To the air again. Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
To throw is Ward. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Van Jefferson there. And it'll bring up second down.
19 touch.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Set to go now on first and 10.
1918.
Ward to throw again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point out. He's got it. And the Titans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Eagles nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagle.
Hurts to the air on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a second down.
Great. Set.
Hurts now. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up
Third and a yard.
Great.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Titans offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward. Out to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action, it's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. 70.
First down, Titans.
On play action, it's Ward. There's that man again, another catch. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing again is Ward. They're called in at the 2. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Tag! Cougar 19! Riggs! Riggs! Go!
To the air again. Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tim DK. Touchdown Titans. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Ready.
Play action. Ward. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That one never got started. Defense pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield. On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic 1st down.
Great.
On play action, Hurts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
2nd down and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Great.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big the moment, it'll be 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans stretch things out even further. Following the touchdown, here's Slides to kick it away. A safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Throwing, Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. He'll let this go for Goddard. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. He gets free. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Timray DK now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Let's go.
Now it's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Let's go, ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the rookie out of Texas, Summer Helm. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
That's caught over the middle by Eilmanner. So, from 37, here's second down and 4. Ward to throw again. This one brought in by Eilmanner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Again, it's Ward. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. First brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Let's go. 70. Ready, go.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on third down, Ward. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little...
And he's in. Alec Eilmanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Yeah. And now he loses the football. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Eagles first.
Once again, it's Barkley. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Cody Barton on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He's got a tight end, Calcaterra, to the left. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Eagles first.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this fight. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They're trying to get it back with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, go!
Throwing is Ward. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On first down, it's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Titan first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Back to throw is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air again, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Titans first
Here we
down.
go, Scott.
1st and 10 at the
60 Vikings,
21-yard
60
line.
Vikings.
Throwing again is Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's Ward. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown. Eagles.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on.
In motion, Okonkwo. On first down, Ward. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hot 70.
To throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Now, first down throw for Ward. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now the Eagles, who use the last of their timeouts, they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing, Ward. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.